Hi guys, Pigmoon here with another video. Let's move away from the military genre and talk about phones. Samsung just launched the S8 and the S8 Plus. These pair of new phones are after last year's Note 7 fiasco, where there were several units worldwide. I guess quite a few actually. They caught fire during charging. That was a low point for Samsung and I think for the brand. But now there's a new product, the S8 and the S8 Plus. Let's go! Okay, both phones, the S8 and the S8 Plus, boast of a new infinity display where physical buttons are actually removed and replaced by soft keys. This was first, I guess, done on the old Google phones, and it means that there will be custom setups for users who prefer to shift their keys around instead of conforming to factory settings. Nice. The S8 has a 5.8-inch display, whereas the S8 Plus have a 6.2-inch display. Aspect ratio has been changed from 16:9 to 18 point something to 9, thus stretching the phone longer and reduces the width. It's great for people with smaller hands and they're able to hold the phone better with one hand. But weight has also been reduced to 155 and 171 grams. The aspect ratio and the weight has been the big complaints of the previous generation of phablet-sized phones. The processors, if you check, were not announced directly, the brands, but both are octa-core and 10% faster than previous year's models. I guess this suggests that both two models of the processors, one is from Qualcomm and the other one is from Samsung internally, as per the previous generations. RAM remains the same at a 4GB LDDR4, but I guess the expandable storage at 258GB via a mini SD card or micro SD card in this case will be good. The battery, the source of last year's problem. Now, if I think a lot of people have seen the Samsung ads where they introduce a multi-point battery check, where they even X-ray the batteries during production. That's to guard against a similar occurrence. I would guess that Samsung have torn down the entire design process previously and removed the two companies that built the faulty battery and rebuilt the battery design for the S8 from ground up. If for those who weren't very familiar, the problem with the Note 7 battery was that it was packed physically incorrectly and too tight over the edges, whereas when they put it into the phone, it allowed the thermal runaway or a thermal situation to build up where else it caused a fire. I don't think it will happen with the S8, hopefully. So S8 will have a 3000 mAh battery, S8 Plus slightly more at 3005. Give a talk time about 20 to 24 hours between the two phones. But a case to note is that 4G data use will reduce this amount to only 12 and 15 hours of use, 15 being the S8 Plus. Looks like 4G and data network coming from now onwards will be draining batteries faster than voice. Security also has been changed since the Note 7, and both the S8 and the Plus have iris scanners using the front camera, I think an alternate camera in the front, as well as a fingerprint sensors which are shifted to the rear right next to the camera. But this position of the fingerprint sensor seems to cause a dissatisfaction amongst reviewers who have actually seen the phone or held it. This is a point to take note literally, and I think it might be a redesign later on at another phone. Camera of the S8 Plus will be at 12 megapixel at the back and 8 in front. The f1.7 lens will allow actually a low light as an advantage in low light shoots, which is actually Samsung's edge, no pun intended, over comparable phones. These low light capability is actually much better than most other phones outside. But more reviews will need to be done when the phones actually are released on this matter. And finally, there's no price for Singapore's release. Previous S7 was at 998. That's a contractless price. It shouldn't be far off unless Samsung tried to recapture the lost market share from the Note 7. Let's wait and see, and I hope the price will be lower. Please like, subscribe, support me on Patreon. I do make quite a few military videos. This is my first phone video. I would want to have the phone on hand to do an actual review if possible, and then I'll get back to all of you. Cheers!